What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I'll be your host for today's live stream, and my name is Connor. Now, before we get into this stream, I just want to say if you're in Florida or anywhere in the South over there in the U.S., stay safe. It looks like it's going to be very, very brutal. And yeah, hopefully nothing too catastrophic happens, but some real talk to start things off. Anyways, here we are, 8 days into October. Supposed to be Uptober, but as of right now, it's 2 weekly red candles. What the heck is going on? Now, we'll get into that in a second. We'll talk about Bitcoin and what's going to happen from here. If we do look on the gainers of the day, though, we got some big moves happening. Ticker Bitcoin, one that we've been talking about quite a bit here on the channel. This is one of Murad's memes, right, on his list here. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu. It is pumping today, broke out of a one and a half year range, up 56%. Also, this coin lock in, another one of Murad's memes. But meme coins are on fire, guys. Continuing to lead the charge. It really isn't. It's a meme coin super cycle, basically. That's the way the market's pricing things in right now. We got Bobo on the board today, up 16%, which is good to see. But overall, meme coins are dominating the space still. Looking at the top losers on the day, we got Pepe Coin and Based AI. They're launching a new staking contract, so likely some things are shifting there with those. Simon's Cat is getting absolutely destroyed. We'll look at that chart in a little bit as well. But all in all, it's a meme coin dominated market, and meme coins are the best performers for like how many weeks straight has that been now? I don't know. I lost track of it all. So really, unless you're in memes, you're kind of waiting on Bitcoin to play its hand, show its next move here. So let's get into Bitcoin. And if we look at Bitcoin, it's in a nice weekly range, right? Monday high, Monday low. We're sitting directly on our Monday low currently. So this is a big, big, big support level, lads. This should not be underestimated. Either chart, we'll look at the cleaner one. But this is a huge level. And we're going to see. We're going to find out very, very shortly. For sure by the end of this week, I'd say. We don't have enough time to chop around for months like we did over the past 6 months, in my opinion. Like, things are going to move a lot quicker from here. So whether we dump first and then pump or just pump, we'll see. But this is a huge level here at $61,000. Now, if we do end up losing our Monday low, we know what's going to happen next, right? We're expecting 58.5K. Nothing has changed from that idea, all right? If we lose this Monday low, good chance this low gets breached at 60, and we go and test the major point of control at 58.5. If we hold strong here and the bulls show up and they want to pump this out of the Monday low, which is ideal, right? If you guys are familiar with the Monday range trading strategy, one thing we like to look for is when price deviates the Monday low and then reclaims the range, we look for it to attack the high after that. So yeah, we're looking for that to play out. That's the ideal scenario that I would like to see. And if you're bullish on crypto, I'm pretty sure you probably want to see that outcome as well, unless you're actively short, which I'm sure some people are watching this stream. But yeah, big test right now, big support level at 62,000. And from here, I see only two outcomes, either 58.5 or push to the highs. And we go and hit our range high over here at 68. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Now, if we do end up coming to 58.5, it doesn't mean everything's all dandy and fine and we're immediately going to go back and, break out into all-time highs from there. I would say that's kind of like in the middle of our massive range here. All right, so from there, that level, going to be very, very big and telling if it does end up getting there, because if it's lost, then new lows are on the table. But again, like I said the other day, have it in your mind, but my bias is bullish to the upside. All right, but be familiar with that scenario in case it does happen. You've already went through it in your mind. It's not going to hit you like a punch you don't see coming and knock you out. All right, so that's the biggest thing. Just don't get knocked out of the game. Live to trade another day. You know the deal. We got a super chat from our guy Sniff. What's going on, Sniff? It's good to have you here, brother. He says, can you give your opinion on Bitsong BTSG? It's been a while since we've looked at that ticker on stream, Sniff. We'll go ahead and take a look at that bad boy. So my opinion on it, and if the last time I looked at this coin was when you mentioned it here in our live chat. I don't remember how long ago that was, but it was many, many months ago. So my opinion on it is, if you're bullish on it, I know you like to pick the winners out of the Cosmos ecosystem, right? I know Flix did a 40x for you or something like that earlier in the year. And this thing is such a low market cap at fully diluted at 2.6 million. You can only get it on osmosis. But my opinion on it is it could pump during altcoin season. Now, if we look at the chart, we're in a this is the weekly chart here on Bitsong. So listen, this thing's in a massive weekly range, just bopping up and down. And this does look like a bull flag sniff. So based off of technicals, it looks like you're going to get a push to the range high here. Granted, this bull flag does end up playing out. And then ideally, you want to see a push into the all-time highs and then price discovery. But yeah, on the weekly, just like Bitcoin, BTC, right? It's a bull flag. Same thing as this picture here. So yeah, you should be all right holding that coin sniff. And I know you like to pick winners, so hope that helps, man. Shout out to All Day Dre. What's going on, Dre? We got Rahul as well. We got Doles. He says, how we doing tonight? We're doing pretty good, Doles. How are you doing, my brother? We got Fiat Hater. He says, hey, bro, good entry for Cat. Yeah, let's talk about Cat real quick, because like I said in the intro to the stream, this thing's getting beaten and battered to a pulp currently. I'd like to know where the buyers are at. Somebody phone the buyers. Now, is it a good entry for Cat? Yes, it is a good entry for Cat. Plain and simple. This is a good entry for Cat. Why? Well, this bottom of the channel has been respected every single time it's, price has come to it. This is the first time we've gotten a daily candle close below this trend line level, which could be somewhat of a concern if we cannot reclaim it like quickly within 1 or 2 days. I mean, if another daily, sometimes these things do deviate. Sometimes you'll see it close below the level. You'll see another candle not do much, but again, close below the level. Then maybe another one close below the level. Then you'll see a huge pop. All right, so the risk reward at this price for Cat makes a ton of sense. Now, if we go look at the chart, that gives us a full kind of view here of data. And we blow this up into full screen. We do have 25 cents just below. I mean, we're at 26 cents right now, right? 25 cents, nice round psychological number paired with confluence of a drop-based rally demand level. So this is definitely like one of the worst performing meme coins right now after, crushing it. Gave a really nice return, and it's simply pulling back and punishing all the late buyers. This is how market makers run the game, right? Everybody buys up here. Oh my God, Simon's Cat, it's the best new meme coin. BNB sees he's getting out of jail. So people end up buying up here. And then what happens, right? Over weeks, they get washed out. They usually end up capitulating and selling at or near the bottom. And it feels like we're at or near a bottom on this thing right now. Price is down 43% from the high. So we look for that 40 to 60% retracement. 60% would be as low as these lows. All right, so that's actually on the table looking at the price percentage. A 60% pullback would be all the way down here, which matches up perfectly with these lows. And we're at around a 40% retracement, which is the start of kind of the meme coin sweet spot for looking to buy the dip, 40 to 60%. So good entry for Cat, certainly looks like it. All right, we definitely want to see some kind of bounce from this level. or it can come down here and test these lows. That's cat, and it's definitely doing nothing compared to Murad's list. Murad's the meme coin king right now, right? Previously, Crash had all the clout in the market. Ansem has had all the clout in the market. And, it's Murad's time to shine right now, and his coins are definitely doing the best. Ticker Bitcoin, SPX, Giga, even the small ones, right? Even the small ones he likes, like Lock-in is up 50% on the day, and Price Discovery breaking out. What are some other ones? Popcat obviously pumping. Mini is up 40%. All of his memes are breaking out into Price Discovery. This guy cornered the market, and anybody who listened to him early is printing. I mean, crazy, 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 crazy times here with these meme coins. So let's talk about that for a moment. So I thought this was kind of funny. This account here, looks like he deleted it, but hey, I still got it open, so we're going to talk about it anyway. Anyways, excuse the explicit language in the tweet. He says, all those meme coins are cringe, and I'd rather go F myself with a metal pole tied to an electric line than be your exit liquidity. Obviously some satire. Anyways, this guy Trader George responds. He says, it's difficult, man. One side of me hates them as well, but just like every cycle, you got to move along and adjust or get left behind. And this is very true. All of these coins are just cringe, just straight up retarded, basically. But no matter what your rational mind thinks, the market also thinks something, and the market reflects that with its prices. All right, so no matter how stupid you think it is, and which it is, objectively, it's extremely stupid, right? Very, very, it's a meme in and of itself. The crypto market has become a gigantic meme, basically. So if you can't get with the times, I don't think you're going to have a great time this cycle. All right, you can try and fight it. Utility coins likely will have their little moment to pump at some point. But memes dominate the mind share. And that's not going to change overnight, right? This has been happening now for 1-2 years in crypto. I mean, memes were around in 2021, but since 2023, they've become the mainstay. They've become the reason why new people get into crypto. It's because of meme coins. So it's not going to just change overnight like, oh, we don't care about memes anymore. No, it's kind of like seated in our head now, right? Kind of changed the belief system of crypto participants. And a belief system is very, very hard to change. By the way, Cat back inside of the channel now. Let's see if it can hold it. What is this, on the 4-hour I drew it? Yeah, it must have been the 4-hour. But regardless, I think Cat should bounce here, guys. We'll see if it does bounce. Sweeping the previous week low at this channel support. Anyways, about meme coins. Yeah, they are they've taken over our belief systems in the crypto market, and that's not going to change. All right, so get used to trading meme coins, basically. Get used to it. It's going to happen for the next 3, 6, 9 months, however long this cycle goes. They're going to be the top gainers week after week, day after day, and month after month. They're going to recover the most when the market crashes. They'll recover the fastest. And when times are bullish, they're going to pump the hardest. I've come to that conclusion. So don't try and fight it. It's just what the market likes. And the market is always right. Not you. The market is always right. Anyways, I thought that was funny. Wanted to share it with you guys. Important lesson in there as well. So in regards to memes, we have the OG Newsy Johnson tweet from August 13th, 2023. Kind of appropriate for right now. He says, one leg away. Folks telling me to cash out. Take a hedge. How about you take a chance? Newsy Johnson. All right. And this guy's a meme coin guy, if you couldn't tell. But anyways, yeah. We're at that point in the market. Things should accelerate rather quickly when Bitcoin does get up here around 68,000. It is possible it rejects, but at this point in time, it's going to be like that other meme I had on the screen not too long ago about somebody looking at a chart and thinking I missed it all, and then fast forward 1 week and prices are just way higher. Right? When this market accelerates, if you're not already positioned, you will easily be left behind. I think it's going to happen super, super quick. Again, we're running out of time here in the sense that we don't have, say, another 6 months to chop around, go sideways, and do all this nonsense. And, the whales wash out all the retail that don't believe, stuff like that. So get ready, guys. It's going to accelerate rather quickly from here on out. What else do we got here? Okay, so we have another. Let's talk about Cubic a little bit. I'm sure some people in the audience wondering what's going on with Cubic. So Cubic still holding its bullish structure on the chart, right? Pump, bull flag, pump, pull back, retest the bull flag breakout. Also sitting on the 100 SMA here in the 12-hour. 200 is probably somewhere, but not yet on this chart. But anyways, this tweet. So we'll start off here with a tweet from Arkham Intelligence. And this is from today or yesterday. So an ancient Bitcoin whale moved $600,000 to Kraken, a long dormant whale holding $73.4 million in Bitcoin, who woke up 1 month ago, moved another $634K of Bitcoin to Kraken yesterday morning. His Bitcoin was mined 1 month after Bitcoin's Genesis block. All right. So this guy was one of the first people to mine Bitcoin, obviously, if it was mined 1 month after the BTC Genesis block. And then some online detective here, this guy Kova. So ancient, he went ahead and subtweeted this tweet. He said, ancient Bitcoin whale moves 600K to Kraken. And then a $600,000 buy order for Cubic on TradeOrder appears later. I wonder who it is. And you can see this guy's buy order for $600,000 is at $1,500 per billion Cubic, which on the chart is basically this demand zone down here, the bottom. So this guy's putting 2 and 2 together, and he's insinuating that this is Sergey Ivancheglo, aka CFB. He was supposedly the third person ever to mine Bitcoin or something like that. One of the first people to mine Bitcoin back in the day. So yeah, this guy's saying, or he's insinuating, he's guessing. This is not verified. Don't quote me on this, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I wanted to share it with you, and it makes sense. If CFB really was one of the first people to mine Bitcoin, he has obscene amounts of it. All right. And it would make sense that he has one wallet with 74 mil that, was mined 1 month after the Bitcoin Genesis block. It would make sense. I'm not saying that this is true, but it checks out to me. All right. So you guys can do your own detective work and verify that. But yeah, quite interesting stuff here happening with Cubic nonetheless. And we'll see. If we look at all AI coins in general right now, they're all very quiet. Tau has slowed down, kind of, right? If we look at the weekly, this weekly candle looks great from last week because literally 1 hour before this weekly candle closed, the price pumped from like $550 to $677. Right? They pumped it right into the weekly close on Sunday, which was interesting. Make this weekly candle look amazing. But yeah, basically, Tau has now reached the all-time high supply level. So it would make sense that it stalls slightly here near the all-time high, right? A lot of sell orders up here, etc. People de-risking, taking profits. But all in all, the AI sector in general has been quite slow. Really nothing has been performing too well except for Tau. ENQAI has been hot. If we go to the daily time frame, it's in a range now. Looks like a bullish consolidation to me, but if we look at all these AI coins, they've kind of stalled out slightly, and Cubic is not looking too far off most of the other main AI coins that I track. So yes, I'm still bullish on Cubic. I still hold Cubic. If you're asking, if you're going to ask that question in the chat, I get that question at least once every stream. The answer is yes. Yes, I'm bullish on Cubic still. In other breaking news, so the Ethereum ETF had an inflow or net flows of $0 yesterday. Nobody is touching the Ethereum ETF. This is not volume. This is flows, like net flows. So it could have been in and out. to equal 0. But nonetheless, the number's still 0. So nobody cares about Ethereum is kind of what this is telling us. And the ETH chart still looks abysmal. However, it doesn't necessarily look horrible if it wants to. Because I just see a 3 tap here on the daily. So it would make sense that it pushes up here. And, ETH hasn't made a higher high in 7 months. Ethereum has not made a high. It's been lower high after lower high. Here's your first one. Lower, 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 lower high. It's just lower high after lower high after lower high on ETH. All right, so hopefully this does change soon. But again, the market's kind of telling us, especially looking at ETH BTC, maybe this is trying to turn around a little bit. Just looking at it on the daily here, it's consolidating at the bottom. The ETH USD chart doesn't look horrible, so maybe this thing's due to stop being the worst performing coin in the market. But yeah, ETH is brutally slow. Not as a blockchain, yes, but also in terms of the chart, the price compared to Bitcoin and Solana. Ethereum is a huge laggard. And why? I mean, nobody's buying the thing. Even the ETFs, they don't even care about that. So anyways, something to note there for the day. We got another piece of news about the US government. So they are free to sell 69,370 Bitcoin worth a US dollar value of $4.33 billion. And this was confiscated from a Silk Road individual. And this is recent news. All right. This is a tweet from today. So this is not in the past. This is right now. The US government, right? They sold over the summer and they got some more Bitcoin to sell if they want. So we can read on October 7th, the US Supreme Court declined to hear Battle-Born Investments case over the ownership of 69,000 Bitcoin seized from Silk Road, giving the government full control over the seized funds. The last time the U.S. government moved Bitcoin was 2 months ago when it moved 30,000 Bitcoin worth $2 billion US dollars, of which 10,000 was transferred to Coinbase Prime. The U.S. government currently holds 203,000 Bitcoin worth $12.6 billion, of which 69,000 are related to Silk Road, as Individual X has remained untouched in wallets for 4 years. All right, so the U.S. government is... They have a huge war chest, basically, of Bitcoin, and they just acquired another $4.3 billion worth, 70,000 Bitcoin. So we'll see if they pull another stunt like they did over the summer where they sell it just like Germany did, and they kept the market down quite a bit. All that selling did get absorbed, right? They sold Bitcoin for euros, which they're and dollars, which they're printing into infinity, right? Those currencies are 100% going to fail in the not so distant future, I'd say. It's a complete mess, right? We won't get into that. But regardless, we'll see what the government does here with all their new Bitcoin, 70,000. Keep it in mind. Shouldn't spoil our little party here that we're expecting for October and bull market, but hey, it could, right? The government could rug us if they want to. Looks like we're bouncing now from our Monday low once again, which is what we need to see here, guys, on Bitcoin, right? We do not want to lose the 62K level. We want to continue to hold our Monday low and ideally push up to the Monday high. And the best case scenario would be a breakout of that Monday high into the channel high at 68,000. That's what we're looking for. That's the preferred outcome, but still up in the air whether price wants to go test 58.5 first. Just be ready for anything out here. Let's see. Millie Crypto, he says, good entry for Dual. Get into some altcoin requests from our audience right now. So let's go check out Dual. So it looks like it did not follow the bullish consolidation breakout plan and instead wanted to come and test this level of demand. So yeah, you had your first breakout, kind of impulsive wave after bottoming out. Now you're retesting the demand level that formed during that impulsive wave. So it doesn't look horrible in this green box if you do want to buy this coin. Shout out to Adrian Kent. We also got Raja. What's going on, Raja? He says, caught the live stream. Salute from paradise. Pump that like. Y'all guys, smash up that like button. Appreciate your support. And Raja, good to see you as always. So let's see. This guy over the top at 90. He says Shiba will be the winner. Go buy some now. Now, Shiba Inu, it will pump. I do believe it will pump. It's at a 10 billion market cap valuation. It held like the top 20 all bear market. You know, SHIB will pump again, but it's not going to be like the winner. If there was a new SHIB, it's the Nairo CTO that Binance owns. It's pumping, lads. So this is Nairo CTO. Binance owns this supply, right? There's nobody that can sell this coin, basically, from what I understand. Binance literally cornered the market, just like, you know, Murad cornered the market on these memes. Binance cornered Nairo CTO. There is the Cabal version, the ETH one, but again, respect the chart. The market's telling us something. This thing probably will pump at some point, but the winner's been chosen, and it's Nairo CTO. This is Doge's brother, I believe, is the meme around this coin, Nairo. Doge's brother. So if there's going to be a new Shiba Inu, it's probably going to be Doge's brother. And again, Binance, the largest exchange in the world, has cornered this market. There's nobody to sell but Binance. So if you're wondering why this thing's pumping, there's your answer. Just like in the 30s, in the 20s, in the 1900s, if you read Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, you hear Jesse Livermore talking about cornering a railroad stock. Well, Binance is cornering a meme coin with Nairo. Same. There's nothing new under the sun, as they say. Fiat Hater, he says, WorldCoin, they have a live announcement in San Fran mid-month by the rumor. Possible. Let's take a look at WorldCoin. Possible, lads. All right, let's see. WLD. A beautiful recovery from that dip on October 1st. Very nice. And look, if we're going off, if we're using our Monday range trading strategy here, as well as using our channel we have on the chart, right? It's on there. We should use it. We're below the Monday low. We're at the midline channel. We're at the 1 hour 200 EMA. And we're also just retested the monthly open, which is also the quarterly open, major level, right? Price did dip below this. But basically, if we're going to have a green month here, it already put in a huge green wick or red wick to the downside. This was red. So you'd like to see this turn into a nice expansive green monthly candle, you know, something like this basically over here. So this could be a play here on WorldCoin. And again, using that Monday range deviation, what you would do is you would long it and you would put your stop below this low here. Tight invalidation. This is a 3.4% risk. And you'd be targeting these highs, which is 12%. I mean, that's a 3-to-1 right there. But you can target new highs as well. Up here, your daily 200, which is a 45% gain. So yeah, this is not a bad setup by any means. I actually quite like this setup, especially just going off our Monday low trading strategy. Of course, it depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin spoils the party, WorldCoin ain't breaking out. But if Bitcoin holds this level, then yeah, this WorldCoin trade looks like a good one. And I mean, timing is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Because typically, when price reclaims the Monday low, it likes to move quick, at least to the mid-range. So you'll see if you get that move. Shout out to Armando. He says, we will melt up soon. Time to buy. Be a man. If it drops, by any chance, you buy more. There you go. Armando, telling it how it is. We should put that on the wall. We should frame that. Be a man. Time to buy. If it drops, by any chance, you buy more. Yes, sir, Armando. Shout out to Raja. He says, so glad I consolidated into Tau sub 200. There you go. That's a power move. Absolute power move. Let's see. We got Man with a Plan. He says, Night Famine. Let's go. What's going on, our guy, Man with a Plan? And Raja, can we take a look at onecat? We can. Haven't checked up on this bad boy in a while. Let's see how it's doing. It's not looking great here on the weekly. Let's go to the non-perpetual chart, spot chart. Now, it does look like an inverse head and shoulders, triple bottom, whatever you want to call it. Reason I say that, just the three lows, right? The clear 1, 2, 3. Price is, the market structure's changed, right? It's no longer doing this downtrending. It's entered into a sideways range. So Raja, you basically want to see it hold this low. It's currently at the range low. You want to see it hold the low and start pushing up to the high, especially during these bullish markets. But yeah, range bound at the bottom, basically. So you want to see it move off this range low quick. Mohammed, hey bro, hope you're well. Thoughts on TAR's AI on Sol? Thanks. It's a decent AI coin. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Can pump hard because it's a low market cap. $52 million right now. And it's just range bound. Quite volatile in this range. Right? It pumped to the top of the range. Everybody's like, oh my God, this thing's breaking out finally. Nope. Back to the bottom of the range. So yeah, it's a great entry right now. If you look at relative to where it's been over the past few months, you know, you're in your bottom half of your range, 12 cents. All-time high is 28 cents, which is over 2x away. So the entry makes perfect sense right now, at least for a DCA if you do that. And yeah, it can pump pretty hard. It's a 50 mil market cap AI coin on Solana. And fundamentals, like I said, it's definitely not the worst. It's definitely not like the best, but it's pretty good. And everything pumps during an AI wave in the market. So probably will do quite well. Miko says, what do you think about Andy? So there's several Andys out there. There's Andy on Blast. There's Andy on ETH. There's Andy on Base. There's Andy on the Binance Smart Chain. Andy on Blast is the one that I've traded and do still hold some coins in. That was a GOAT trade by myself, buying it down here at like a 2 mil market cap. It pumped all the way up here. Now it's all the way back at the bottom. Still up like 2x though from entry. All the way, that was like in March. That was like 7 months ago or something like that. I assume you're talking about the Andy on ETH though, because that's the highest market cap coin with like the most volume at 130 mil right now. If I had to assume what was happening, I would say that it's currently in a bull flag. I mean, the whole market kind of looks similar. We pumped. Now we've been in a downward sloping consolidation. But yeah, boys club narrative. Pepe, Brett, Andy, all the characters. It was the meta of meme. Look how the meme coin market shifts metas, right? Remember back in March, April, May, it was boys club, boys club, boys club. Now it's cult, Murad. It's constantly changing. All right, this probably will be outdated in 6 months from now. There's going to be a new thing that is pumping like crazy and going parabolic. But for now, it's this. right? Back then it was the boys club. But what I think about Andy, you'll probably make money if you hold this meme coin, but I don't hold it, and I have no plans to buy it. John Valentine says, I like Murad. Crash doesn't seem genuine. Fair point. Very fair point. I understand what you mean by that. Regardless, I still do think Crash's coins are going to pump. Especially coins like Bobo, which, as far as I know, has nothing to do with Crash, right? That's just a meme coin that he really likes. So that's why I like Bobo too. It's decentralized. But anyways, yeah, I know what you're saying, John Valentine. Thoughts on GPU? OGPU, not Node AI. This one. So I'm not even going to check the market cap. I have no idea what it is. We'll just look at the log scale chart on TradingView. It's in a huge range. The volume is picking up. Price is starting to pick up. It looks like it. Yeah, so yesterday it had a flash wick to test the monthly open. It got bought up quickly, which is kind of what you want to see. Yeah, I mean, I just look at the volume. It's been dead, and then on these green candles, the volume started to pick up heavily compared to August and September. All right, so yeah, that looks that's a very good leading indicator of what's to come. Volume does precede price. So you want to see a breakout here, basically, with this upticking buying volume coming in, price moving to the top of the range. But overall, very quiet chart. Just straight sideways from June. Hasn't broken out yet. So if this thing's going to be bullish and break out, it's going to go higher. Thoughts on Redo? It kind of lost its narrative after Pavel Durov got thrown in jail and he had to change the Telegram user policy to basically backdoor the messages. It's no longer like an encrypted messaging app. So the resistance dog has kind of like become a meme because it's not resisting anything anymore. The government can access everything now. So yeah, that's not a good look forward, and I think that's probably why it's not doing too good in the charts. But who knows? Things can turn around. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Redo. Anyways, guys, we're going to go wrap up the stream right now. We're going to wrap this bad boy up. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's see. Lazarito thoughts on WIF. The move happened. All right, the breakout happened basically. It went from 170 up to the supply level at 280. Now, the theory is to see WIF go to $10 plus. 10 billion plus market cap is at 2.5 billion right now. I think that will happen this cycle. But I don't like this daily candle from 2 days ago. So it might be due for a pullback. Or not, it might just rip and break through. If Bitcoin breaks out, WIF will break out as well. But, you know, the move happened. It pumped like not 100%, but it added basically $1 billion to its market cap in a month. It's done crazier things. It went from like 100 million to 5 billion in like a month prior. So it has done crazier things. But anyways, marker supply levels. Previous week low sticks out at me down here. Be nice if we got that. Also, your 4-hour 200s in there. But yeah, I would be looking for levels to buy lower personally. The move happened. It did, pull back. It's got some strong bearish divergence. So Yeah, I would be a little careful on with right now. Again, just because we traded this move, just happened, I would just let it cool off a little bit. Anyways, lads, we're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up right now. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, you know what to do. Smash that like button down below, and I really appreciate your support. And by you hitting that like button, it helps spread the stream out to more people that watch crypto YouTube content. So it helps me out a ton. So please hit the like button for me. Thank you very much. Stay safe from the hurricane. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.